Your boy Anthony Poindexter Ferris, along with my friend Tony the Tiger. Tony, say hello. Okay, got a little attitude about something. But anyway, I just wanted to give my political observation. I hadn't done it in a while, and I just thought I would share my thoughts on it today. As you know, the Senate has they had the votes that they needed to go ahead and start repealing Obamacare. It's a win for the Republicans, not so much long term as short term, I believe, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I've always said along that the best way to repeal Obamacare was to replace it. And what I meant by that was have your replacement already ready to go, already thought out, already planned out, so that when you repeal something, you immediately replace it. I think the mistake that Republicans are going to make is that they're going to repeal Obamacare and then they don't have anything readily in place to replace it. And they're going to find out that they're going to be affecting a lot of people who actually did vote for Donald Trump. And yes, that was a campaign promise, but sometimes when you're just driven by politics, and I kind of believe that Donald Trump is just really bent on really just sticking it to President Obama by repealing Obamacare. And we know that Obamacare has flaws in it. And I've always said it would have been better and easier, cheaper, faster to fix what was wrong with it than just to try to repeal it and replace it altogether. Use this for example. If you got a baby and the baby's got the bottle in its mouth already, and you pull that bottle out and that baby's still hungry, you better have some potatoes on a spoon right ready to go inside that baby's mouth, or that baby's going to scream and holler. And I think that's what's going to happen to the Republicans. They're going to repeal Obamacare, but then they're not going to have health care readily available to go in place, and it's going to cause a lot of people some heartache and some heartburn, more than the heartburn that they're already feeling now by the high premiums on Obamacare. So I think that's going to be a political mistake. So again, I think that the best way to to replace something to repeal something is to have the replacement already ready to go. But on another note, I also noticed the president today said that we're going to be able to say Merry Christmas this year. And I think that's good for the leader of the free world and the country to say and boldly say that we're going to say Merry Christmas. We're not going to apologize. Those of us who are Christians, we also have freedom of speech also, and we should be able to say, and not that he's going to try to make it governmental policy, but just the freedom to be able to say Merry Christmas in our governmental chambers. Freedom to have prayer. I think that that's a good thing, and that's a great thing for the country. We can't make anybody believe the way we believe, and that's the beauty of this country, that we have political freedom of expression when it comes to our religious beliefs. But everything has gotten so political now until anything anybody says offends somebody. And so I'm kind of glad to see him just draw a line in the sand and say, look, we're going to say Merry Christmas if we want to, and too bad. That's what we're going to do because I'm Donald Trump and I'm the president. I'm with you with that, Mr. President. Those of you who don't like Donald Trump, you didn't vote for him, and you can't stand the fact that he's in office, guess what? You have a biblical obligation to pray for him, to pray that he's successful, to pray that God touch him and move him and protect him. That's your obligation. Those of you who prayed and voted for him, and now that he's in office, guess what? He still needs your prayers. Okay, he got your vote, but he still needs your prayers, still needs your letters, still needs your input, so that he can be successful and not just driven by his ego or his temper or lack of temperament or whatever. He's the president, at least for the next three years, and we want to make the most of it. Okay, that's my political observation. You guys, wish you love, peace, and soul, I guess I can say. Not in the Soul Train way, but soul. Get your soul right with God, whatever. All right, peace. I'm out.